The Smith family moved into an old house on the outskirts of a small town. The house was large and beautiful, but it had a strange history. No one lived there for long. Neighbors whispered that something sinister lived in this house. But the Petrovs did not pay attention to this, because they got the house for an incredibly low price. It all started with little things. Doors slammed shut on their own, things disappeared without a trace, and at night quiet steps were heard in the hallway. One night, little daughter Stella woke up with the feeling that someone was watching her. A dark figure was standing in the corner of the room. It seemed ghostly, translucent, and it emanated cold. The girl screamed in fear, and the figure disappeared like smoke. The parents attributed this to childhood fears, but soon strange things began to happen more and more often. The mother found things scattered around the house, which she put back in place herself, and the father heard whispers coming from empty rooms. But the worst thing happened when they found an old album with photographs of the previous owners of the house. In one of the photographs was the very figure that Stella had seen. They began to investigate the history of the house and learned that a family had once lived there, but they had all mysteriously disappeared. The last owner was found dead, with a face distorted with horror, as if he had seen something unimaginably terrible. After that, the house was empty until the Smith family moved in. The ghost did not just follow the family, he wanted to take them into his world. With each passing day, his presence became more and more obvious. The mirror in the bathroom was covered with sweaty traces of hands that no one left. And at night, all family members heard creaking floors, as if someone invisible was walking around the house. One evening, when the whole family gathered in the living room, the lights suddenly went out. In the darkness, they saw the same silhouette. He was standing on the threshold, not moving, and looking at them with his empty eyes. At that moment, it became clear. This creature was not just watching, it was biding its time. With each passing minute, the figure was getting closer, and the darkness seemed to thicken around it, consuming everything in its path. The Smith family left the house that night, leaving all their belongings behind and never returning. The house remained empty, covered in cobwebs, with only one occupant, a ghost who never found peace. They say that he still wanders the house, watching for those who dare to come too close.